So, 3 years ago, Debbie loaned money to a billionaire. Why in the world she would do that is anybody's guess, but hundreds of thousands of people did, and she was one amongst the crowd. There are 2,254 billionaires on the planet, and they control the great majority of wealth, these 2,254 people. And Elon Musk made the Model 3. He promised the coming of the Model 3, and all you had to do was put down a $1,000 deposit. It wasn't going to go into an escrow account. It wasn't going to be protected. It was at his free will to use as he liked. But what it would do is it would get you at the top of the list to buy this $35,000 car when it came out the following year. Debbie totally wanted one. She totally believes in improving the environment, totally believed in the electric vehicle concept. She loved the whole Tesla image and automobiles, and her friends had Tesla, and so she wanted one. So that night, right during the announcement that Elon Musk was making, we put down $1,000. We got back our number. We were one of the earliest numbers for the Model 3. We waited patiently for the first year, and then at the end of the first year, as some of them started to leak out a little bit at a time, we got notification that the first cars, after about 18 months, would come out, and they were going to run, instead of $35,000, around $58,000, because he was going to take that money to pay for the cheaper cars. He was going to take that money to continue to pay for the S cars. He was going to use that money. He was very upfront about it and how it all went down. We weren't happy about it all. Debbie was really unhappy. But he said next year that car would be out. The next year still didn't happen. They released a two-engine Model 3. They released a foreign country Model 3. 3 years went by. Our number had come up, and by that time when our number came up, Debbie said, yeah, you can tell them to jump in the lake. I sent them an email, asked for the money back. We didn't hear anything at all. Months went by. Then we started getting telephone calls. The whole upsell. You know, we have used cars we would like to sell you. We have this car we would like to sell you. And almost daily, between emails and telephone calls. And then finally, we had the opportunity to get our money back. And I don't know if it's in the bank account or not yet, but last week or week before last, I applied to get our money back again. And hopefully it's come through this time. I haven't checked yet. But I thought about the hundreds of thousands of people who loaned money to a billionaire, one of those 2,254 people who control the great majority of wealth on the planet Earth, just to chase a dream. And how much a dream means to us. Now, Debbie, every single time when we first started seeing the Model 3s after a year and a half or so, she would say, look, and she would decide which color she was going to pick. And then we found out you had to take a black one or it was going to cost you $3,000 more or $2,000 more, whatever it was. And we had, she was going to sell her car. We had the down payment covered. We were ready to step back into a car payment, which we haven't had a car payment for, 15 years, maybe 18 years. We were ready to step back into it all. And then finally, when push came to shove, and everything about Elon Musk came out about it, and the craziness in it, and waiting 3 years, and the car not being the car he promised, Debbie was like, yeah, I just want my money back. And I thought about how many times we throw our money in, or we throw our hopes in on a great big dream, and then it doesn't come true. When I asked for the money back, I asked Debbie if she regretted doing it. She said no. She hoped that maybe it helped push forward the whole idea of electronic cars, and maybe got more electronic cars out on the road and got some gas guzzlers off the road. And if it did, she was happy with that. And I thought about the heart of a person who, it seems like people with a lot more money than Debbie should be the ones taking care of that, but she still had good heart in it. She still had good hope in it. She still wasn't angry about it at all. She was ready to go ahead and say, I'm cool with it, but I don't want the car anymore. Just get my money back. There are times in life when our dreams, they just crash. That's all there is to it. There are times in life when our dreams don't come true. And we can blame someone else. We can be angry at them. We can be angry at that guy in the distance, or we can just say, yeah, that didn't happen. Hopefully we can get what's ours back. We can walk on to what's next for us. I don't know what's drawing you into maybe putting your money or your hopes or your dreams someplace where you thought it didn't pan out. But maybe it's time for you to just collect what still is yours and look for the next horizon. Look for the next hope. Look for the next dream. And keep on going. Because you know there's always someone who's going to want to take advantage of you. But there's also always someone who's going to want to say, you're invited. And that which we're doing is eternal. That which we're a part of, we can fall apart and it continues. It's one of the things I love most about the church. It's one of the things I love most about God. I mean, it's God. And it's eternal. And it's that which loves and embraces everyone. It's how we become the miracle. Hey, I don't know what you're invested in today. I don't know where your hopes and dreams are. But my prayer is that they're invested in the miracle of your life. And if they've been invested wrongly, or not even wrongly, but maybe in a way that didn't work out, why not cash out today and restart someplace where things can be on a sure foundation, where the miracle can begin to happen in your life, and look back and think, yeah, you know what, maybe what we did up until now helped someone else get on the road to the miracle. Every single time we see a Model 3, we don't think, oh man, I wish I had that. Debbie might think that, I don't know. But I know we think, yeah, you know what, maybe we helped put that on the road. And that's a good thing. And if you're driving a Model 3 today, you're welcome. God bless you. Go out and be the miracle.